All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Mogg Monday, the show where I play goblins every single Monday. This is episode 83. We have a new feature here on Mogg Monday. We're trying something out. It is the KarnCam. That's right. Karn, of course, is he's getting a little older now, so he's being crate trained a little bit less, in the house a little bit more, and we're experimenting with him on stream. So we'll see Karn sleeping over here. He's actually on his own camera. I can actually move him anywhere I want. You ready for this? Woo, there goes Karn. Woo, oh my god, flying dog. So, that should be cool. All right? Love y'all. Mogg Monday. Today we're playing some classic goblins. We had a great Mogg Monday showdown last week with Reed Duke. If you missed that one, you've got to go watch it on YouTube. Not right now, after you watch this one, of course, but phenomenal showdown. Reed was a fantastic guest. Great games. Great commentary. It was a lot of fun. Today, it's been a busy few weeks for me. Of course, Nicole had her ankle surgery about 3 weeks ago, and then last week she was like, "Oh, my appendix really hurts. Maybe we should do something about this." So went to the hospital, had her appendix removed. So Nicole is on the mend. So we've been running the household, trying to get everything done, taking care of Karn, taking care of Nicole, trying to still stream and stuff. And then I streamed all weekend, did commentary for the Hooglandia Open. So we're going to play some Boomer Goblins today. This is just a classic Goblins deck. And I think this is probably the best Goblin deck in Modern right now. I know it's not playing the Snoop combo, but with so many Lava Darts and a lot of removal spells, Death Shadow, a lot of cheap interaction happening, I think we're almost better just grinding right now. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to grind away here. But first, we work from our sponsor at CoolStuffInc.com.
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Also, I want to remind you all, check out Coalesce Apparel, coalesceapparel.shop. Best shirts out there for Magic, not even close. Get your Godfather shirts, super comfortable, super nice. They're just great. Check it out, coalesceapparel.shop. Karn approves of this shirt. Let's get Karn on the, Karn's got to be on the overlay too. Where are you, Karn? Karn's got to be on the ad overlay. There he is. Karn approves of the 127 shirt. One of the best shirts by Coalesce. Check it out. Coalesce Apparel at Shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Coalesce Apparel at Shop. And no match yet, so we're going to go we'll do our sponsors right now. BCWSupplies.com. Best gear on the market. BCWSupplies.com. Best sleeves. Not close. Super high quality. Shuffle amazing. And relatively inexpensive compared to the more expensive like katanas and stuff like that. Don't pay for name brand fancy stuff. All right, there's a super amount of quality right here in the Elite 2s. Buy a 5-pack, less than $7 a pack, and you want to cube your sleeve. Want to sleeve your cube, sleeve your commander decks. Get it all. BCWSupplies.com. Promo code JIM10, 10% off your order. BCWSupplies.com. All right, match number 1. Let's go. Winning die rolls. And a passable hand. Not a good hand, but I think we can keep this on the play. I'm not really thrilled about it, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna keep. All right, and Blood Crypt tapped, go. Blood Crypt tapped, go. Our opponent has passed their first main phase. Second main phase, play a Scalding Tarn. Alright, Warchief is not the worst. So, kind of a boomer draw here. Just turn 2 Goblin Piledriver. No play on 1. The Elite 2s aren't sold in the UK. Not sure. Power Jack asks, Jim, when you did play at a local game store, were there multiple in your area? Yeah, there's always been a few. There used to be a store called Golden Memories. It used to be like Gold Memories, then like there was a store called Monkey Head that was a little bit bigger. And all the better players went to Golden Memories, of course, which is where I went. And now, ooh, what is this? We see an opt. So, okay. End step fetch for Triome. Main phase opt bottom. Discard to hand size. Discards Emrakul Aeon Torn. Okay, sure. So I think our opponent's pretty dead here, given that they only have 1 land. And we're going to pop in here and get it for 5. But yeah, I used to way back in the day, like years and years ago, I used to go to FNM every week back when I was playing Pro Tours and PTQs and stuff. And I would just like brew up dumb decks and just like, it was fun. It was a good time. And, but in the last few years, I play Magic so much, I travel so much that it's not, I don't play locally really anymore. Just not a, you know, once I start doing Magic full time, you know, when it's time for some downtime, going to a store to play more Magic is not super exciting, you know. All right, so we're gonna Matron here. We want to kill our opponent. They're missing land drops. They're probably like a Ren and 6, like Omnathi deck. We have double Sling-Gang. Getting like a Warchief is like kind of interesting, but I imagine the Piledriver's gonna eat a Bolt or something next turn. Let's take a Warchief. It's a little aggro, but yeah, Comic Book Depot is a cool store. They used to have IQs at a lot of the stores too, so probably a through the recheck. Very possible. Very possible. All right, so there's land number 2. We got another Bolt, so that's kind of scary. Now, interesting they would bolt the Piledriver there and not just wait to kill the Warchief. They might have a third Bolt here. Kind of a weird game because usually the Goblin deck is more of like a card advantage deck and not like a grindy deck. Just Bolt number 3? No. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with my opponent bolting the Piledriver over the Warchief. That seems a little sketch. But we're kind of playing more aggressively because they're so behind on mana and ahead on cards. Blue for Snapcaster Bolt. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Arena dunked over live Magic. Listen, Arena's great. Magic Online's great. I happen to enjoy playing Paper Magic a lot, and I miss playing Paper Magic a lot. Ringleader. We just can't draw any lands. This is turn 6. I might just get like maybe a Mogg War Marshal here. So next turn we can like Marshal Prospector and just do some stuff. We also like, we do have double Sling-Gang too, so like, unless they're gaining life. Castle of Vantress is pretty sketch too. So they discarded that Emrakul. There must be a through the breach deck. We gotta like kill them. We really can't mess around that much. So maybe we like, what kills them? Get another Warchief. I mean, they're kind of like, they gotta be like low on bolts at this point. Let's say another snap. I'm gonna get more Marshal. So next turn can be, I could get Cratermaker in theory, defend against a Emrakul, but they could just kill it first. Yeah, the problem is, so the Arena Open was yesterday, and I think the Arena Opens are phenomenal. I love the Arena Opens. They're so much fun. Asynchronous play is the way it should be for online Magic. No wait times. MPG Melee is good. MPG Melee is about as good as it can be, but it really just isn't the same, you know, as Paper Magic. Because Paper Magic, you wait for rounds, you just like hang out with your friends, you know. Like you might complain the round's taking a long time, but you're hanging out with your friends. It's a good time, you know. All right, so 4 cards in hand. We're obviously scared of just Through the Breach Emrakul next turn. I mean, Sling-Gang here is not worth enough for lethal. Emrakul won't kill us, but we'll have to sacrifice a whole bunch of stuff, obviously. We could just, like, play Marshal Prospector, I guess. Just another Mogg Monday. How's it going, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we're going to ignore Ren and 6. I got a fetch, too, so... Actually, we attack them to 8. This is 7. 6, 5, 4, 3. I'll put them to 3. We play Sling-Gang. It's not good enough. Alright. So, I really hope we don't get Emrakul next turn. Really could have preferred to draw another land this game. You know, being stuck on 3 lands until turn 7 kind of sucks. How's Nicole doing? She's doing fine. Recovering. I think reprinting fetch is going to help the price. I mean, hopefully. Those old border fetches are pretty tight. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so if they were to Emrakul us, we can sacrifice a lot of our goblins. They go to 7. We can maintain a few goblins in play at least. Though Ren and 6 kind of cleans us up too. I hate Ren and 6. I freaking hate this card. Don't do it! Don't do it! Thanks, Stone Rain. Deal 1 to Prospector. Alright. Oh, God. Alright, so... This is so stupid. I love that they like missed their second land drop this game, and we just missed more land drops than them. So we'll sacrifice the Marshal. I'm just going to keep 2 tokens in play and try and kill them, I guess. We can't beat the Red and 6, though. If I had dealt 1 to the Red and 6 instead of them, maybe we could win this game, but probably not. Red and 6 is stupid. I freaking hate this card. Yeah, we just, like, can't win. Like, because we can't finish out the Red and 6. The Red and 6 will just kill my Goblins. Yeah, right on time. I mean, I could, like, attack it to 1, so if it wants to kill a Goblin, then, I can kill it again next. Anyway, we're just, like, dead. Maybe I should have attacked the Ren last turn. I should have, like, had the foresight to think about this turn. Pretty frustrating game. Yeah, I freaking hate Ren and 6. I really do hate Ren and 6. Ren and 6 is just way too efficiently good. Like, if fetch lands didn't exist, sure. But Ren and 6 is just a freaking obnoxious magic card. I really do detest it. Most of the things that Modern Horizons 1 are good, but Ren and 6 was not one of them. Alright, so we're going to bring in our 4 Thoughtseize. We're going to shave the Tarfire. We're going to shave... And the experts aren't particularly good, I suppose. Just go to 1 expert. Brutality. Not gonna be brutality. This should be fine. Thoughtseize is pretty good. I mean, like, if we just had, like, a Vial or lands that game, we would have won easily. So, alright, on the fly. We can keep this. It's fun. This is fine. Is Ren 6 the Embercleave of Modern? No, it's not even close. It's a completely different card. But it's just it's sort of like, it's closer to Oko in Standard, where it's just like this really obnoxious, really overpowered Planeswalker that's just really hard to kill, comes down super early, and creates just like unbelievably consistent advantage over and over and over again, you know? Alright, so we're going to Thoughtseize. Alright, so their hand is Aether Gust, a Lightning Bolt, Opt. Not a great hand. I'll just take the Bolt, I guess. Misty Rainforest, go. Right. Right on time. Awkward. Super awkward. We Snoop here. Untapping with Snoop is pretty nice. The next turn could be Vial Marshal. Sure. Yes, KarnCam, new feature here on the stream. Trying it out, seeing if Karn can handle being out of his crate a little more during the day. He is a puppy who's being crate trained. Don't spell snare me. Opskis. Opt goes top. Don't like that. Sulfur Falls. Blue, Aether Gust. We're gonna bottom this and just just cast Warchief next turn. They're a little low on cards at this point. I can't believe this Vial is just sucking our hands. It's really annoying. There's like no time to cast it, really. We know that there's no Bolt, most likely, so just get Warchief out, try and get that going. This is like one of the bad matchups for Goblins. Oh my god. Just the control combo deck is always really good against Goblins. The deck that can play a million lightning bolts and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden win the game by, like, out of nowhere on turn 5 or 6. Scape shifts like that too, where Goblins is great at grinding and will win a long game if given time, but the combo aspect removes the time that the deck gets. So pretty rough here. Probably not paying for Echo of Spain. No, this is not really an Echo matchup. Yeah, like bolt, snap, bolt, 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 kill you. You know, is a pretty good scenario against more straight combo decks. Not really a problem. They don't really interact that much. Against control decks that aren't combo decks, not a problem as you can grind. But when they're able to do both at once, pretty tough. Opt goes top, but they're not making a land drop, which is pretty weird. So we're not going to Echo here because we're either going to draw a card that costs 3 or less or land. So we're about getting on the board here. We're going to get this Vial up. Sure. All right, so Marshal, Marshal, Marshal. Get it for 1. Would sideboard combo be a shout? What's up, Sonic? Marshal, Marshal, Marshal. You get remanded here. Aether Gust. Oh, we're gonna bottom this. We're not really interested in that. So Aether Gust is, you know, it's okay against us. It's not particularly amazing. It's fine, you know. Just a 1-for-1. All right, so they have 3 cards in hand. They have land. They have Emrakul through the breach already, which would be annoying because they didn't have either before. But all right, so Vial goes up, and that was a good draw. That was a good draw indeed. They can still Aether Gust it, but they can't remand anymore. Have combo in the sideboard for the combo and then grind. The thing is that like the problem is that doesn't really work well because so that's like the opposite juke, right? Typically you'll have like a combo in your main deck. And then you will... It's a 3rd Aether Gust? Who are these people? What are they doing? Snapcaster Aether Gust. Good way to start our day, I guess. I mean, they only have 2 cards left, and if those 2 cards have to be Emrakul through the breach, you know? We're going to top this. Attack for 1. So, yes, as I was saying, so typically you see a lot of sideboard jukes, you know, where you see a deck that plays a combo in the main deck, and if it is not like the full Monty, it can board it out. Typically you do that because in game 1, your opponent is interacting less and focusing on their game plan more. So you kind of just combo and do your thing. But then you sideboard out of it because they bring in cards that are good against your combo, right? So going the opposite way doesn't work as well unless your combo is really, really opposite of what your deck's main strategy is, right? So if we had some sort of combo in our deck that was good against removal, right? That was good against removal, mass removal, plague engineer, things like that, and we were able to kind of shift from a goblin deck to some other combo strategy, that would be a good juke. But sideboarding into a combo when the cards they're bringing in, like Plague Engineer and extra removal, is already going to be good against the combo, isn't really a juke. You're actually making your deck more vulnerable in that regard. So that's typically why you don't see combos in the board. Like, you know, main deck fair, board into combo, it's usually the opposite. Because in game 1, they're not prepared for it. Right, Karn? This is actually the most unfun game I've ever played in my entire life. All right, I get it. Aether Gust. Can you leave me alone, please? I'm just trying to have some Mod Mondays here. So we're going to get Aether Gusted for the 5th time this game? All right, going on top. Tag for 1. Let's go. And again, this wouldn't be a problem if they didn't have a combo finish. If we were just grinding here, we're stoked. We still have 2 Ringleaders. We got a Vial going up. But if they just go land through the breach here, we just lose. So this is the kind of the crux, the real answer to Goblins in Modern is control combo. All right, so they have the 5th land. They just attack for 4, which is pretty aggressive, honestly. And they're gonna play red and 6 here, I guess. No, not with the blue and green. Yeah, red and 6 is really annoying. All right, so we're gonna go up, and we're gonna Vial in a Ringleader. We could have actually upkeep that maybe, because we knew we were gonna hit this Ringleader. That might have been a mistake. Not often you know your top card. You know, so here's Ringleader, and we hit a 4-ball. We hit a 4-ball.
Bingo! All right.
And now we can go Piledriver Expert, kill the red and 6. You play another Ringleader, but we're gonna Vial them, and now our Vial can only actually has a Sling-Gang too. Wow, this is pretty good hits here. I'm gonna attack the red and 6 and see what happens. Alright, and then we're going to just play Piledriver, leaving up our expert. Once again, just begging our opponent not to through the breach us. This person is playing 3 Aether Gusts in Modern. Okay, you got it. What's going on top? Top, bottom? No, I think it's bottoms. We don't need this anymore. All right, you got it. You got it. They have the most important thing here, though, is that they have 0 cards in hand, so they cannot combo kill us, which is what we're scared of. You know, so honestly, this is pretty good for us. Truth be told. As long as they don't combo kill us and they're going to play a fair game with us, we are happy. Here's an expert. Kill this. Because we're obviously winning the grinding war by like a lot here, so. Should have killed Snapcaster. The one expert doesn't matter that much. Cornflakes, new sub. What's your name away from? Thanks so much. Appreciate that. No. Warchief. Kind of like that. Ringleader. Sling-Gang Prospector Snoop. Okay. That was not for you, Karn. No, this was for you. Karn's like, what? Ringleader, Warchief, Snoop? Oh my god. So now they're at a solid 3. Can I have won this game this turn? Maybe I just screwed up. I could have like played Prospector, sack one of the Ringleaders, then also play the Sling-Gang this turn. I might have been able to win the game. I might have just punted. Karn is a bad dog. We're trying to make him a good dog. Alright, really good opt because they spent a mana and they can't opt into land and through the breach and Emrakul. So, alright, cool. See, as long as I don't combo us, we're good to go. We're good to go. Shreveport, playing for 10 years. Favorite card is Swamp. Sweet. Why is Karn sleeping? I don't know, honestly. Usually he's being bad, so. Alright, we're going to keep this. Let it ride. Man, 4 Aether Gusts? What a sicko. What a sicko with the Aether Gusts. Yeah, we're showing it back here. I mean, I was on a freaking Chainwhirler to kill all these Snapcaster mages, but maybe we like get rid of the Krenko. Krenko's pretty bad. I'm gonna bring a Chainwhirler actually. Weirding to break up their combo. Weirding is sorcery speed. So good hand. Good hand. No disruption, but double vial, a lot of gas. We're somewhat incentivized to keep our life total above 15. So if we can survive an Emrakul hit, we can win on the crackback. Because their combo, like, the thing about this Through the Breach Emrakul combo is, it doesn't actually win the game. It makes them sack 6 things and deals 15 damage, which is usually good enough to win. But not always, honestly. And I have a number of times killed opponents who have Emrakul'd me and then just like not been able to find the rest of it. Similar to Sneak and Show in Legacy, where they sneak and show you, they hit you for Emrakul and then just don't draw a threat for like 5 turns with sneak attack and play. So we're going to second Vial here. And we're going to play the Bloodstained Mire and get a land tapped. So we managed to keep our life total pretty high here. No! I gotta get things set up properly around here. Alright, so wasn't me. Wasn't me. Although I keep saying when things calm down, I'm gonna get things nice and set up, and then Nicole's like, my appendix has to come out now. Oh, my ankle hurts. Oh, we gotta do this. I gotta paint the hallways. We gotta do this. So we're getting there. I swear. I really, really swear. Hashtag soon. Don't deny us the song. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Blue, blue, blue. Archmage's Charm to steal my vial on 1. Who do these people think they are? I don't really understand, you know? Just like, who do they think they are? Now they're going to violence snapcasters and stuff. All right, so we're going to go... that's a no. That's fine. And now I am not going to put a counter on their Vial. Which I guess it doesn't matter because they can do it anyway, but sure, whatever. So we'll say no. We'll say yes. We'll play land. Chainwhirler, sure. That's pretty annoying because we're going to Snoop this turn too. All right, here's Warchief. Yurdik Live, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would love to open Yurdik Live, folks. I really, really would. Take that Vial to 15. If they take this Vial to 15 and put it in Emrakul, I will gift 20 subs to the stream. 20. So they have 5 cards in hand. Yeah, I mean, like, they just, like, draw. If they just have a combo, we're just going to die. We just can't do anything about it, unfortunately. That's actually pretty sick if I have Vial on too. All right, so... All right, top card is, or we draw Snoop. We're going to Vial. We're going to put in Snoop and see what's on top of our deck. I imagine they would have killed the Warchief on their turn, so top card's Aether Vial. Obviously, it's Aether Vial. Why wouldn't our top card be Aether Vial? I'm gonna pop a land here and shuffle this Vial away. We can cast Marshal either way. Water was stupid. Red, blue, blue in the pool. Prismari command. All right. Pretty annoying. Sure. I mean, they didn't go to Warchief, so I'm going to go get a mountain. I mean, if they have a snap here, it's like pretty annoying. Play another Snoop. We're going to send. I mean, I can't not attack here. So, again, the problem is that we just have no... Normally, we can slow down and... Oops. Normally, we could slow down and play things a little more, you know, even paced against a control deck. But because they have a combo, we just can't. Which, again, is the true crux of how, you know, control combo beats goblins. Yeah, so they have Snapcaster too. Yeah, I mean, this is just a disgusting game. I'm sure a power opponent is sitting there with a shit-eating grin on their face. Hey, we stole their Aether Vial. Now we're using it. We're so clever. So they block the Snoop, actually. Not the Warchief, which is interesting. They have a Bolt, too? No, Triumph. Okay. So just don't have Emrakul, please. Just don't give us the turn 5 combo. They topped, we're dead. They top, we're dead. Yeah, not a very good matchup here to start our Mogg Monday day. Oh, just Ren 6? All right. Sure. Another land, okay. I mean, we get an Aether Gust or something. That's actually not a bad draw, Sling-Gang Lieutenant. It's kind of not bad at all, actually. Can't Aether Gust that one, you know? Like Aether Gust the actual Warchief, but... 4 cards in hand. What do you got for me? Yeah, pretty annoying. Feel like it just doesn't matter, unfortunately. We're almost assuredly getting combo the next turn or two. And again, if they weren't comboing, I'd still feel totally fine about winning this game. I wouldn't be sad at all, honestly. Like, eventually we would just grind it out and win, but they can combo and kill us, so. Alright. They're going to return a land here and not kill my Sling Gang. Interesting. Nothing? Alright, well. Now what? Untap. I guess we're just casting Warchief. Red. Kill Sling-Gang Lieutenant. Alright, so we'll sack that. Uh-oh, he's escaping. Here he goes. He's being a bad dog now. What are you doing, Karn? Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, you. What are you doing over there? They have like a Snapcaster here, too. Probably. Blue. Is this Cryptic Command? Tap draw. Okay. Sure. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Come to your bed. Come to your bed. Come to your bed. Go bed. See? Bed. There you go. Good boy. Good boy, bed. Aether Vial going up. They shoot a goblin. They threw the breach. No? They stole our vial, which I'm sure they feel very clever about. They're gonna kill my Warchief and draw 2, discard 2, which is very desperate, honestly. Discarding land, lightning bolt. God, we're so dead next turn. Alright, trying to attack them. Still have 3 cards in hand, too. This is just like the most miserable match you could possibly play, honestly. Like, control combo with like 7 Aether Gusts, Prismari command to kill my Vials, Wrenn and 6 to kill my Goblins. Taking a long time. You know, just freaking kill me if you're going to kill me. Alright, kill a Goblin, yeah. They still don't have Euro in their deck, right? It's always that. Yeah, kill some Goblins, sure. No Plague Engineer. That is true. No Plague Engineer. I mean, hey, let me kill Wrenn 6 here? Are they just, like, out of stuff? Like, see, the thing is, like, again, if they didn't have a combo, I'd be totally happy this game. Because we're going to win the grindy war eventually, you know? But the problem is at any point, they can just Emrakul us. I hope their hand is just Emrakul, Emrakul, Emrakul. God damn it. You know, there's these decks, like, when they combo... The Through the Breach Emrakul thing's been in the format for a very long time. And when it works, it's good. But, like, when it doesn't work, you're just playing a bad control deck. And you just have 3 Emrakuls in your hand. And, like, you play enough games, it's going to happen, you know? So, alright. Destroy their land. They're at 5. I hope their hand is 3 Emrakul's. I really, really do. Really, really do. I mean, the Vial's still on 2. If they had been pushing it up this entire time, it's only turned 10. So, all right. Goblin Piledriver. They are currently dead on board. So I hope they draw their 4th Emrakul and cry and lose. That would make me really happy. Oh, yeah. Here it comes, though. This is it. I'm feeling this is the turn. No. Ren 6 again. Oh, my God. Warchief. Ringleader. Field of Ruin. Okay. I mean, I'm attacking them, so... It's like, the fact that they've had it all, and they still might lose this game is just ridiculous. You know? Only have 1 basic left. So, if we Field of Ruin, we lose the ability to fetch for a land anymore. So we have a Swamp. It does slightly increase our odds of drawing a spell, but... Goblin Piledriver is trying to go coast to coast here. Don't want to kill their Triumph either, so they can start bringing it back with this, and it's like... Karn. I can't imagine there's an answer. They can kill it in response to the trigger, I guess. But it doesn't matter, though, because we can sack the Sling-Gang. I think this is it. I think this is it, folks. I think we won. Don't tell anyone.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh, my God!
Please win the game and reveal your hand to me and show me 4 Emrakul's. Please. Please. Vial on 2. Now, the thing is, what can they actually do here? Because it can't be countered. They need to be able to kill the Piledriver and the Sling-Gang with the trigger on the stack. But they would have killed this in combat, probably, right? So, can't Aether Gust the Sling-Gang. It is black, not red. Can't be countered because of Cavern of Souls. Unless they can kill 2 things here. They could, like, Prismari Command. They can't Prismari Command to kill the Piledriver because it is blue. So unless they have another piece of interaction in their hand, which doesn't make sense because they would have killed the Piledriver, they're dead. They're dead. We might have stuck across the finish line here. Stuck across that finish line. Right, Karn? Aww. Snapcaster Mage. Targeting Cryptic Command. Okay. Don't know what the thought process is here. What do y'all think? Keep or mulligan on the KarnCam. Keep or mulligan on the KarnCam. I'm sorry, the target Archmage's Charm. Just draw 2 cards. But again, they would need to draw multiple pieces of interaction here. Keep or mulligan on the KarnCam. Draw Emrakul 5 and 6. Yes. Yes, please. Please draw Emrakul 5 and 6. All right. Blue, blue, blue. Now what? Draw 2 cards. Okay. I love this. Just like, couldn't ask for a worse matchup. Just win the game anyway. That's what I'm talking about.
Game. Blouses.
Keep KarnCam. Mull Jim Cam.
What? Huh?
Inconceivable!
This is my television show. You can't kick me off the show. Can't kick me off the show. What are we doing here? All right. What's up, folks? Mogg Monday. Hit that follow button if it's your first time here. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, you like, comment, subscribe. Your comment of the day is KarnCam on YouTube. Your comment of the day is KarnCam. All right. We get the green screen for Karn, but the floor isn't green. I gotta get some floor panels to make things fully, so I can get Karn just like floating in space. That'd be really, really cool. That'd be really, really cool. Yes, follow the stream, folks. And we're 1-0 here on Mogg Monday. I'm sure I play Goblins every Monday. Make sure you check out the rest of the episodes of Mogg Monday, of course. And also check out my video article, which goes up on CoolStuffInc.com today. It's already up. And it is a Cody deck. Oops, wrong button. Cody in Standard. This deck is a freaking blast. Cody's Book Club. Check it out. CoolStuffInc.com. Really, really fun deck. Really fun Standard deck. Cody's the bomb. I called Cody my best in show for colorless in my set review, and Cody does not disappoint. Cody is really, really good. Check that one out. All right, on the draw here, 1-0, beating a horrendous matchup in round 1. And now we're playing against Yorian Sky Nomad in round number 2 here. It's a 1-lander, but we're going to keep. We've got Vial and Prospector. Island Go says, hey Jim, now that you've been around a good number of online events, would you say that the MTG Melee on average have better or worse players than SCG or GP? I would say better, because going to a big Magic event is like a fun thing to do. You know, where more casual players will just do it. It's just fun. You got to be pretty committed to just get on there, actually figure out MTG Melee, figure out how it works, get your online account, actually have the cards. You know, people really underestimate simplicity in doing things. You know, I'm sure the Arena Open yesterday had a bajillion players because it's in the program, it's easy to play, it's all right there. You just, oh, this is fun, I'll play this. Melee requires you to sign up for a new account on a new thing that you don't really know about, and you got to go in, you got to play around, you got to message somebody. Every round you got to message somebody, try and now you got to figure out the challenge functions. A lot of like hurdles that seem simple, but to a player who's not that invested, hell no, they're not doing that. They don't freaking care, you know. So, and that's why people are like, why do these Melee events only get like a couple hundred players? That's all the players in the entire world can play in it, because they're just like, it's a hassle in a lot of ways, you know. Melee is see exactly what is Melee. People don't know what it is, you know. And Melee is great, you know. I'm sponsored by Insight Esports. They run great events on Melee, but it's just not in tournament software, you know. And Wizards of the Coast should just have a freaking tournament mode in their software where the organizers can make an event in Arena, and you go in Arena to a tournament tab, pick the event you want to play, and play in it, you know. All right, so we can just like kill this Charming Prince. We have Warchief and Krenko teed up as well. So this looks like a Death and Taxes deck. And killing Charming Prince isn't really that necessary, I guess. We can just say go here. I mean, once they get like the Vial up, they can start like flickering things, but let's just say go. Nurse, yeah, the open's super sweet. They're gonna Vial on 1 here. Right, so we're gonna kill whatever they're gonna put in the Mother of Runes, so we're gonna kill that. Yeah, and clearly, obviously, you should have spectator mode too. Just have a tournament section with spectator mode, where just like in StarCraft, where you can make games and then observe the games as well. All right, so we're gonna kill Giver of Runes. But you know, they make $100 bajillion and they're making money, so why make things better? Why make things better? All right, so this should be a pretty good matchup for us. Typically, Goblins is good against these like Taxes decks. Yeah, small indie company making $1 bajillion. All right, so Giver of Runes is dead. Vial's on 2. Here comes Charming Prince, the old Grizzly Bear. This card's so bad. Coming in. Has KarnCam replaced Igor Cam? Not necessarily. So they're going to cast Stoneforge with a Vial on 2. I mean, they have more stuff too, probably. Okay. Sure. I'm going to get Batterskull. Sure. It's going to go here, I guess. Vial goes to 2. And Mogg War Marshal. That was pretty good, actually. So we can like Vial in the Marshal, use the mana, cast Warchief, attack for a decent amount. Then we have Tarfire to deal with the Aether Vial if we're concerned with whatever they put in. Sack for red. Warchief. 5/2 Punt City, but that sucks. That's tough. We could, like, sack one of these Tarfire of a Stoneforge Mystic, but this Vial on 2 is pretty sketch. So let's see what they do. They could easily have a... Alright, they have another Charming Prince. Another Stoneforge Mystic? Okay. I mean, hopefully they block here. So we look like we're, like, pretty tapped out, obviously. We have to have exactly Tarfire to punish them. Oh, we're going to get him. Oh, yeah, let's go. Alright, so... Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
Not you, Karn. Alright, no Stoneforge Mystics for you. Get the hell out of here. Pretty good hand against the creature deck, honestly, with our expert Krenko. Where you going, man? Where do you think you're going? Oh, yeah, that is old news. Festive Salad. I talked about that on a video. I think the Green White Company video on my YouTube. I went into that in depth. I'm not gonna go into it again. Tom Wilson's a jerk. The NHL's stupid, and could have ended up Panarin's career. This is an Arbiter with a Ghost Quarter in play. I guess they drew Arbiter for turn after deciding to go to 3 on their Vial. Oh, they're freaking dead. They're freaking dead. We're gonna leave Vial on 2. It's not a common thing to do, but I want to have this expert available. We're going to Krenko here, and we're just going to go... No. Oh my god, no, there's an Arbiter in play! You mother... It's fine. Whatever. He's going to win the game anyway. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. God. Stupid God. Alright, it's fine. Gonna Krenko, make a bunch of goblins, and freaking kill them. Could have a Skyclave here, I guess, but they're gonna Vial in response. So they might have a Skyclave on my my Warchief. Archon of Ameria. Each player can't cast more than one spell a turn. Non-basic lands enter the battlefield tapped. Okay, sure. And I'm just gonna say go, because we can crank out with the expert too, so... Karn, what are you doing, man? Why are you laying down over there? He's just laying on the carpet over there. Karn, come here! Come on. Why would you lay on the carpet when you have a beautiful bed right here? Right? Come on, man. What are you doing? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, just hang out. Field of Ruin, Ghost Quarter. Sure. They attempt a Ghost Quarter, we can just, they're going to cast Sword of Fire. Nice. Where you going, man? What is so exciting over there? What is so... It's an 8-hour bed. He freaking tears holes in it. Doesn't respect it. He's a bad dog. He's just a bad dog, you know? Just what he is. He's just a bad dog. Alright, so... They have 2 cards left. We're gonna... We're gonna hold the expert. And just whatever they target, we're gonna get it, I guess, so... Yeah, we're just kind of like going off here anyway, so... Bad dog, bad dog. What you gonna do? Auntie's Hovel. Comes in tapped anyway, so... I mean, I could make a lot of goblins here and attack for a pretty good amount. I was gonna say go, though. I can make 6 more goblins, attack for 10. I'll just do it, whatever. We're still want to hold the expert in our hands, so... So attack with everything, leave back the Warchief and the Prospector. I don't understand. He's actually just laying on the couch over there. Like, he's over there on the couch, the floor. You can't see it. I'm in the way. Well, whatever. He's over there. He's just laying on the carpet. I don't understand. Karn, what are you doing, man? You're failing. You're gonna be fired. I'm gonna get Igor back in here. Come here, Karn. Come on. Stupid dog. Alright, so this is fine. So our command for the historic version, just look for my recent videos on coolstuffinc.com. I mean on my YouTube. Well, Karn doesn't like y'all. Karn's nothing to do with y'all. Karn's like screw y'all. Screw y'all. So they go to equip the sword. I blow them out with the thingy, and then they can't even beat the Krenko anyway. So there's a 10. Charming Prince. Charming. To the last. Stage right for Karn. And concede. Alright, easy game there. Pretty embarrassing game for my opponent, honestly. I'm going to bring in our Trashmaster, our Chainwhirler. Don't they even bother Fatal Push, honestly. We cut the, we have Cratermaker, we got Tarp, we have a lot of stuff here. We have a lot of stuff. We got to cut. We got to shave down on something. I mean, Piledriver's like pretty bad. And Pashalik Mons is great. All the grindy cards are great. Tarfire is great. Expert is great. I mean, maybe a Matron. Because they have the searchy thing. And it's just like a little bit slow. Let's see. Marshall's great. Just like everything's great. I'll shave a Matron. I'll shave a Matron. Karn. Come here. Come here. Come here, dude. Come here. What do you want, man? What do you want? Oh boy. Opponent ball against the 6. We're going to keep. It's risky, but we're going to keep it. Yeah, he's just laying on the carpet. He doesn't like you all. He doesn't like you all at all. Chainwhirler for the body. Kills like Flicker Wisp, which kills stuff. I don't know. Just, yeah, it's just good. Speak of the devil. We're gonna reveal Matron is the least impactful card. Yorion, Death and Taxes, yes. Can I go potty outside? I think he has to go out. I think he has to go out. Stoneforge for Sword of Fire and Ice. What's up, man? What's up, dude? Come here. There he is. Everyone say hi to Karn. Everyone say hi to Karn. I have to take care of you because Nicole can't do anything. She's stuck in bed. You're stuck with me now. Ah, crap. We didn't draw land. Alright, we're probably in trouble. We're probably in trouble. Death and Taxes players really enjoy like playing like a middling oh come on, a really middling mopey deck, and Yorion just adds to the middling mopey factor, so it really makes a lot of sense they would play Yorion in their deck. You go potty outside? Is that what you gotta do? Is that why you're being a little pain? I'm trying to do my job here, Karn. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get some work done, and you're making that difficult for me. But if we draw a land, I'll forgive you. All right, you ready? Draw a land. Draw land. You ready? We draw a land here. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? Drum roll. Draw a land, Karn. You ready? Draw a land. Huh! And now they can, if they draw a land, they can sword equip on the Revoker. We're just dead. Yeah. All right. What do you need, man? You need to go outside. Leonin Arbiter, Ghost. All right, we're dead. All right, you win. All right, it's terrible taxes deck. Game 3, that's fine. Run it back. We're not listening to a terrible taxes deck. Don't worry about it. We didn't even want Fatal Push. We didn't even want Fatal Push. I'm trying to grind. All right, man. Go to your bed. Yeah, go to bed. There you go. What is it? What? You go outside? Well, I gotta at least finish my game. You go outside. All right. We gotta run a commercial. I gotta take the dog out because he's being a pain. So I guess we'll finish the match. You gotta wait for the match, bud. All right. You pee on my floor. You're going to the you're just going away forever. Nice Chainwhirler Snoop mana base, huh? We're gonna keep. The Brig. Snow-covered plains, Aether Vial. Man, Aether Vial, million card deck. Didn't draw a red source, unfortunately, which is pretty annoying. So, we have Expert. I mean, worst case here would be like, I don't even know. Or that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Oriok Champion is here, sure. A lot of haters today, you know. Do we just pay Echo here? Nah. A lot of haters today. Arena Anthology reveals. I don't even know what they are. Can't talk about them, but I don't know what they are. And get a basic. Just play Snoop, I guess. I mean, you post a link, it's fine. That's kind of cool. So we can actually sacrifice a Goblin to play Prospector off the top. We're just going to replace a Goblin, replace our top card. Play Prospector. Top card's Expert. Pretty cool. So let's say go. We can cast Expert if we want to. Obviously, Oriok Champion is really freaking annoying, and now I wish I had wait, never mind. What's up, dude? Karn is very needy. What do they have? Giver of Runes too? Alright, well, this is going to be a long game, Karn. Sorry, bud. Yeah, Oriok Champion versus Krenko. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want, man? What do you want? Dude, come on, man. I'm trying to work. Elite Spellbinder is here. Elite Spellbinder. Now, we can like cast the Expert from our hand, and then cast this Expert on our upkeep. So we kill Giver of Runes and kill a Spellbinder. What is that? I actually have the camera on the trash can for KarnCam. So kill that. They don't even protection anything. All right, let me just let this ride here. How big will Karn get? Not too much bigger, I don't think. He's about 7 months now. They're going to Spellbind something. People were asking about my Chainwhirlers, you know. Chainwhirler's pretty good. Now we have a million mana Krenko. Put this like here, I guess. Many windows, you know. Alright, so we're going to upkeep kill Spellbinder. Cast this card off the top of our deck. We're going to draw the mountain. Top card is Sling-Gang Lieutenant. I think we're going to play that. Top card is Ringleader. Poor Karn. Game's never going to end. What's up, man? Stupid Oriok champion. Double Ghost Quarter. So they have an Arbiter here. They're gonna put Yorion in their hand. That's a pretty big show of weakness from our opponent here. And we're gonna draw for turn. As long as we keep making land drops, we have a Snoop in play. This is pretty awesome for us, honestly. Like, we'll eventually win, you know? It's not like they're gonna combo on us. Draw Ringleader. Cavern of Souls on top. That's pretty annoying. They're going to Vial in the draw step. So probably going to see another copy of Elite Spellbinder here, which is fine. I mean, now we can just, like, Chainwhirler. For 5. If they take Chainwhirler. If they don't, we'll just play it anyway. Either way, it costs 5. Land on top. Ringleader now costs 6 as well. I mean, now we can just, like, take the... I guess our attacks aren't very good either. And Path to Exile on Prospector in my draw step. That's actually really good for us, I think, because now we just clear a top card anyway. Get a land. Top card's Cratermaker. Gas. But we're a mana short, though, so we can't play Cratermaker and play Chainwhirler. We're just freaking... I don't even care about the Spellbinder, honestly. Let's play Cratermaker. Although Cratermaker has the awkwardness of you kind of save it for later to kill a Batterskull, but whatever, it's there. All right, now it's top card. Top card's a land. You just chill, just let go. Killing the Vial is like not really relevant because they only have one card in it anyway, and we know it's Yorion. So if they were to Yorion and attempt to flicker Spellbinder, I still don't think we would kill it. Vial's on 4. They're both going to attack as Yorion's going to flicker them. Yeah, maybe we just kill the Spellbinder, actually. Nah, actually, let's not. So they flicker the thing. We got to play Chainwhirler for 5, which is fine, honestly. This is all fine. There's no point in killing Vial. They have 0 cards in their hand. The Vial is on 4 for some reason. I don't know why Vial's on 4. Like, they must have moved it up because they didn't know they were drawing a land. But, like, now the Vial's... Oh, they're going to flicker the Vial, too, to reset it. That's pretty cute. That's pretty cute. They put the Vial on 4 because they didn't know they were drawing a land. So they wanted to, if they invade your non-land, you still be able to thing. So we're going to draw land off of our top... Top card's a Hovel, so you can play this and crack it. And get a duel. We're going to get it 4-8. I can gain life with Sling-Gang too, so we'll just get it. Our top card's Ringleader, so 5. We're going to get it tapped. And then, do I just cast Ringleader as opposed to playing the Chainwhirler? Like, the Cratermaker can kill Spellbinder if we're desperate. Casting Krenko is also pretty high on the priority list, too, though. We've cast 2 experts already. You're supposed to have a top. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we're just going to... so the thing is, we take 7 next. I don't want to die to this Yorion. I think we're going to play Ringleader off the top. Top card's Matron. Prospector, Matron. Then top card is Tarfire, which we can cast off the top, which is freaking adorable. So Tarfire that. Top card's Aether Vial. Play Prospector. And just say go, I guess. I boarded that Piledriver, didn't I? I did. Yorian's coming in. I mean, it's a clock. We have a Sling-Gang in play too, though, so... Alright, so untap. Draw Vial. Another Prospector. Hovel. Pretty sure we just cast Krenko. Which is kind of wild because, like, they have a champion in play too, but... Actually, we'll just get an expert and kill this Yorian. We'll just not die to Yorian. And we also cast the Vial then too, so... This kills Yorian, allows us to cast Vial, clears our top card, which is obviously worthless. Top card's Prospector, okay. I'll just cast that. Top card's Marshal. Am I interested in getting a Marshal in play? I can play Marshal, like, I can like sacrifice, I mean, getting Marshal in play is pretty reasonable actually. We just sacrifice a few things and get the Marshal in play. Clear our top card again. And then we sack, who's that? One! Resub, thanks so much. Just another Mogg Monday. Karn is a bad dog day. He smells really bad day. Alright, so... And then attack-wise, you can get in with, like... They have Vial in 1, get in with their 2/2s. And... that's it. Start chipping away here at this huge life total. Imagine if they didn't have Warrior champion in this game, how freaking dead they would be. Oh, I want to cast the Vial. Ah, crap. That was dumb. Whatever. I screwed up. Honestly, it's just fine, honestly. We would have had to lose one Goblin to play Vial. How the hell do I get out of a situation? We have 100 cards in play and every engine in the world online, and our opponent has literally nothing. Like, they have literally nothing. Our hard answer is win the game. Phyrexian Revoker. That's kind of annoying, but we also have a Chainwhirler in here too, so... They named Sling-Gang, whatever. So now we're going to Krenko Chainwhirler. It is funny that we can't reveal a land to Auntie's Hovel because all of our cards are in Spellbinder Exile. Oh man, Aether Vial again? Ugh. It's funny because they don't realize these Ghost Quarters are actually just wastelands. We're just out of basics, which is pretty funny. Alright, so we are going to... Chainwhirler? Attack? Kill your thingy. And then we're going to attack with a bunch of things. Honestly, I think just everything. Nothing here is too valuable to lose. So just attack with everything. Oh, that was stupid. There's one Goblin here that should not have attacked. It was Sling-Gang. Alright, whatever. Doesn't matter. She'll win anyway. I guess this game's been garbage time for a while now. They need to like draw Sword of Iron and cheese us out to win. So take a whole bunch. Play Aether Vial. So I screwed up. I threw away Sling-Gang. It's fine. We even have the Cratermaker to deal with a Batterskull or a sword anyway. So we're gonna win this game eventually. Goblins can do 40 damage. Are you kidding me? Goblins can do infinite damage. Like we used to back in Extended back in the day. There were like these life combo decks, and our old PTQ car ride discussion used to be like, how much damage could Goblins deal? Like, if your opponent was playing an infinite life combo, and they just said, like, if they said, I'll gain 100,000 life, I'm pretty sure you can kill them if you had your whole deck in play for a number of turns. This is going to be a Path to Exile targeting the Conspicuous Snoop. The problem here is they're going to realize that I have no basics left. So if I had the Sling-Gang in play, they wouldn't have realized that, so that's kind of exasperating the punt. I'm just going to sack it for red, though. Let's see if they double Ghost Quarter me here. It does constrict the mana like by a pretty decent amount. I know, you're gonna go out soon, bud, alright? You should wait 1 damn minute. It's not my fault we're playing the longest games of all time today. Alright, so draw Aether Vial. Once again, attack with everything. We're going to play Krenko. Like, they're dead in 2 turns, you know? I don't know if I want the Krenko, honestly, because, like, they're just dead next turn. I'm just going to play Ringleader. We have 2 Sling-Gangs. Pashalik Mons. That also kills them. So if I still had Sling-Gang in play, they'd be dead now. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's not enough. Not quite enough to kill them. So, one more turn and they're dead. One more turn, Karn. One more turn. Alright? They gain like 100,000 life this game. And then you will go to the bathroom outside. Alright? Wait, one more minute. One more minute. Leon and Arbiter. Yeah, whatever. You're just freaking dead, opponent. Just get out of here. Just go away. Nobody wants you here. Yeah, alright. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, God. Just whatever. Alright. Okay. Untap. Yes. Alright. Untap. Vials go up. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Yes. Draw. Auntie's Hovel. Reveal Goblin Warchief. Play Goblin Warchief. This is like the most taxes game I've ever seen in my entire life. Sack for red. Shoot this. Sack for red. Shoot this. Yeah, the game's over. This game's been over for like 7 turns. Like, nice taxes deck. Nice taxes deck. All right, match number 3. Thoughts on Counterspell in Modern? It's a commander thing. I would do commander content if I was invited to one of those commander shows. I would definitely do that. I'm not like a huge commander player, but I can try to make fun. That's the camera. Leave the camera. What are you doing? Don't show your butthole to everyone. What are you doing? God, it's first time on television. You know, it's causing problems. Causing problems. We are on the draw, and our hand is pretty good. We're gonna keep. Big commander show? Yeah, I mean, I would definitely do that if someone wants to suggest me or whatever. I mean, I'd be more than happy to. I'm a yes man. I'll say yes to all opportunities. Spire Bluff Canal, go. Interesting. All right, Goblin Vial, go. Do not dig in the bed. He digs in his bed and tears holes in it, and then we get very, very angry. So if he does that, you'll see me kill an animal on stream, and I'll get in big trouble. Oh, Sprite Dragon here. This is dope for us. Barring a free spell. What are you looking at, man? What are you looking for? Here's your toy right there. Why are you a huge problem? All right, going up. Draw. All right. Please, God, don't have a Phyrexian mana spell. Please. The entire game is right here. If we kill this Sprite Dragon, we're way ahead. If this Sprite Dragon lives, we're way behind. Oh, we did it!
Bingo!
All right, there we go. What do you think, Karn? What do you think? We can say like this if you want. You like this vision better? Is this better or worse than watching the game? Huh? They're playing Bloodstained Mire. That's interesting. What are they up to? What are they up to? Lava Dart? Yeah, whatever. The most important thing in a matchup like this, where your opponent's playing like the Prowessy deck, is to just keep them off their threats. Alright, so we need to draw like a land here. This is a little scary. A little scary. Thoughts on Counterspell? That's a really like complicated discussion. No one wants to see your butthole, Karn. I think that I think it's not gonna like be broken in Modern. It'll probably just be fine, honestly. It'd probably just be fine. I think I kind of wish that we could remove Archmage's Charm when we add Counterspell, so there aren't like multiple reasons to play all blue sources kind of thing. But All right, now we're in big trouble. Now they have landed a threat, and we have no recourse. What are you doing, man? He's just killing his toy. This is not going to be a good turn for us. Expressive Iteration. Cool new card from Strixhaven. It's basically just blue-red draw 2. Super cool card. Super cool card. Another Stormwing. Oh man, we're super dead. Yeah, this is not good. They can't have 4 lands to R2. That just can't happen. Maybe we could like pop off with Warchiefs here, but we're almost assuredly dead next turn. So now the question is there a world where I just put Expert into play this turn, hoping to go for like Warchief? Say we draw land, we can't go Warchief, Matron, Piledriver. They're at 16. Put in Warchief. Yeah, I don't really see a way to win this game, unfortunately. We had missed the land drop last turn. I'm gonna put this in play. All right, so extra Goblin in play. Draw. Oh my god, we just cannot draw. Yeah. Now I guess the problem is they have Lava Dart in the bin too, so we can't even like Matron for another Expert and kill this. Yeah, we're super dead. They have to have essentially nothing for us to not die next turn. No, wrong button. All right, good. Yeah, like I think putting Expert in play there is just really necessary. We can't kill this because they have a Lava Dart in play. So like it's not about killing this, it's about putting enough material in play to like maybe Mize a Piledriver win or something like that. But I am sure we're dead next turn. I couldn't fathom a world we're not. They have a Dart in the bin, they have a Fiery Islet in play, like yeah, another Dart. That's 3, 6, that's 4, 8, 12. Yeah, we're just dead. There's Dart, flashback. Yeah, so pretty tough. Definitely can't afford to miss that many land drops there. It was turn 5. We had 2 lands in play. Fatal Push is annoying because it can't kill the big one. Iron Wording is pretty good here, actually, though. And then Brutality is weird because, like, it's good early, but can be really awkward. Karn is murdering his toy. Murdering it. Yeah, Weirding seems great. Definitely like Weirding. Tarfire is also weird because like we really got to hit the thing early. They're gonna have Soul Scar Mages and Suspirs and stuff too. You don't want that. Maybe Shave like Pashalik Mons is kind of eh. And we're on the play. Brutality is pretty good on the play. And then we're gonna cut like maybe the Snoops. A little too grindy. I guess Krenko's pretty bad against a Bolt deck, too. Man, between Nicole, allergies, and a dog, let me tell you. Speak of the devil. This is fun. On the play. I mean, another 2-land Vial hand, another keep. We are on the play of this game. So that's a little better. What's up, man? What do you want? Go to your bed. Come to your bed. There you go. Good boy. Stay in your bed. Just hang out. Just relax, man. Take the load off. See, pile drives across the room. Spire Bloof Canal. Soul Scar Mage. Alright. Untap, Vial up. Warren Weirding. That's great, honestly. While I'm not thrilled to kill a smaller creature with this, I'm just happy to keep them off the board. It's just like so important. So no Sprite Dragon, please. Alright. I mean, if we draw a land, we're in great shape here. We can Matron for an expert and kill a Sprite Dragon. So we really need to draw a land here. Lando. Nope. Now we can have our top card be an expert. Nope. Tilt. We're in trouble. Because once a dragon gets to be about a 3/3 or 4/4, we just can't kill it anymore, so. Not really great games for us, unfortunately. We just kind of like have missed our third land drop both games. This is just not a matchup you can afford to do that. We need to be like really proactively going and doing things, and it just not happened for us as either one of these games. And like neither hand was a mulligan. Just kind of like, you know, leave Vial on 2. We're not gonna be able to kill it anymore. Like they're gonna play 4 spells this turn. It's gonna be a 5/5, and it just like is what it is. And now we gotta try and just kill him with Warchief. So yeah, Lava Dart targeting me. That's 4. So it's basically impossible to kill Dragon now. We need to kill them, which is not a good place to be in. Alright, so Vial's gonna go up. Draw. Top card's Matron. The problem is they just have Lava Dart. We can like attempt to Matron Piledriver here. Force them to interact. Probably a Bolt, but Warchief, Matron. This is definitely like a reasonable way to try and like steal a win. Yeah. They're actually going to bolt the Snoop and not the Warchief. Now, this is one of the benefits of playing the non-combo version of a deck is everyone just like is so amped up to kill your Snoops. And like they're not that good in this deck. They're fine. They're just, you know, a part of the they're a part of the deck, but they're not like that important. Which is so like that's pretty cool. All right, get Piledriver, and I mean ship it in here. You know, you have a chance to victory here. They can dart the Matron if they want to cut some damage down. Turns off 3 damage. So Warchief is clearly much more important than Snoop is, but like a lot. We're also gonna just die next turn too, but that's just, you know, a thing that happens. You know, Prowess does kill on turn 4 pretty consistently. Let's see where they start. You know, if they have a wheel spinny turn, maybe we can steal a win next turn. They aren't 9 now. And we can Matron for Sling-Gang, things like that. Get another Warchief in play. You know, the Field of Ruin kind of hurts the double Warchiefs, unfortunately. So you can't go like Warchief, Matron, Sling-Gang or something like that. But Manamorphose to start. How's Nicole? Nicole's probably in chat, hanging out. Sprite Dragon number 2 and a Lava Dart. So now I can flash back 2 darts and I'm dead, right? Oh yeah, we're super dead. We're super dead. Yeah, I mean, so this is kind of a rough match. It's not a great matchup, and we just missed our 3rd land drop both games. And they killed us turn 4 both games through removal spells. So like, kind of just is what it is. I mean, maybe I should run the pushes in. Pushes and kill Stormwing, but Dragon's also really good. So maybe I should run the pushes in. Just kind of lower the curve as well. All right, so 2-1, 2-1. That's fine. That's fine. We'll keep rolling right along here. Dude, what the hell? You know, Karn, you are currently failing the KarnCam experiment. Just so you know. You are failing the KarnCam experiment. Yeah. You're never going to be on camera ever again. At the rate you're going. On the play. It's an okay hand. Not great. Okay. He's not camera shy, he's camera stupid. Just trashing everything. Reality show KarnCam. Oh, this is live. This is not pre-recorded KarnCam. Oh, it's on. I'm sorry, folks. We got a Goblin mirror here on Mogg Monday. I could not ask for more. Couldn't ask for more. Obviously, they have the Vial first. Kind of sucks, but let's go. Let's go. Goblin mirror Mogg Monday. All day, every day. All day, every day. Now, the bad news is, if they're comboing and we're not, I think they're a little ahead in that equation. Oh, wait, no. What is this? Flooded Strand, Hollowed... What? Watcher for tomorrow? I thought we were going to have some fun. I thought we were going to have some fun. I'm sad now. I'm sad now. Alright. Oh my god, I just keep drawing lands too. Don't have a Mother of Ruins, please. Yeah, this looks to be some sort of like Soul Herder flickery deck. It does seem like a fun deck, but maybe some sort of like Saheeli combo, maybe? What's up, Fish? Thanks for following. If you haven't followed, hit that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Glass Pool Mimic. Okay. Aether Vial. Okay. Vial on 2. What?
Inconceivable!
Main deck Auriok champion? This is a joke, right? This is a joke.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
We should keep drawing lands. This is unreal. Freaking main deck Auriok champion. Okay. I mean, we can just like Matron for Matron, I guess. They know what day it is. Yeah, they're coming for us. Like, I know what day it is. I'm playing some main deck Auriok champions. You know, about around noon on Monday, I'll run to the gym eventually. All right, so just Matron for Ringleader. Doesn't feel very good, but all right. What's worse, main deck Auriok champion or Plague Engineer out of the board? That's the matchup. Probably Plague Engineer. Probably Plague Engineer. Vials go to 1 and 3. Soul Herder. Okay. Skyclave. Okay. It's like uses champion to get infinite life with double Guardian. Guardian? What? Oh, Feldar champion? I mean, Feldar? Oh, Feldar Guardian, right. Yeah, you always get Ringleader in a spot like this. So they're going to, like, flicker their Watcher and draw cards and stuff. I mean, I think we're just dead. We really need to kill the Soul Herder, like, now. It's just too late, I think, at this point. This card's getting exiled, so... Yeah. It's already a 3-3. Goblin Cratermaker. 1 turn too late to kill the Soul Herder. Darn, here. Not about it. Not having it. I don't think Karn likes any of you, for to be perfectly honest. All right. Pashalik Mons Prospector. That's not the worst. I can't really do anything, but if we can get those two down. We need like more engine stuff, but Glass Pool Mimic, copying Soul Herder. Okay. And Feldar Guardian. This is it, right? We just lose. They flickered their land for the Mimic? That's cool. Alright, now Feldar Guardian flickers Feldar Guardians. They have infinite life here. Alright. I guess you win. It's also an infinite Soul Herders. Alright, well, that's kind of lame. That's okay, though. Bring in a little more interaction. Let's bring in our pushes. Chainwhirler seems great. Weirding seems great. And, gotta cut Krenko. I don't know what to cut, honestly. Stupid dog. No Pyre of Heroes. Just slow and crappy. Cut Krenko. Maybe a Sling-Gang. Maybe a Matron. I kind of want the Snoops. I want the Piledrivers too. Cratermaker. You want to keep the removal spells. And Piledriver's probably like, eh. I'm gonna cut Snoop too. Getting a Matron's kind of like. Definitely want Pashalik Mons. What the hell are you doing, man? We're putting in Thoughtseize? I don't think so. Can't bring in like a like that many cards, like. Push is kind of awkward. We are on the play. Orioc Champion. The fact that one of the best sideboard cards in the format against us is a main part of their combo is pretty freaking annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we just want Thoughtseize, honestly. Maybe we just don't want the pushes and do want the Thoughtseizes. This is 61. I mean, I'm just gonna cut Snoop. Snoop's whatever. Let's try this. What are you doing, man? Well, it's pretty soft to an Auriok champion, but sure. It's a hard gob life for us. It's a hard gob life for us. Auriok champion. You got a vial again? Sicko. On thin ice. Okay. That's a card you can play, I guess. That sucks. Moxes should definitely not be in Modern Horizons. Their hand is Auriok champion again. And this is a freaking nuts. They have they have a champion or a watcher and a Saheeli too. So even though we take the Auriok champion, their hand's still like quite good. So we're gonna like kill the watcher, I think, because they can't copy it with Saheeli. Which kind of sucks, but that's pretty cool. All right. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'd be like maybe we could like mage it for Ringleader also, but yeah, just better. The thing is, if they play Saheeli and minus on Watcher, I guess then we could like kill it with a Ringleader. All right, I'll get Ringleader. The solution to all your problems is Goblin Ringleader. All right, you're up. What's up, 75? How's it going, my friend? Just another Mogg Monday. All right, so Saheeli. Saheeli is going to... that's my foot Karn, yes. Can I go up? Sure. Warchief. Now we could double Expert and kill Saheeli and Watcher, which is pretty awesome. So we Expert the Watcher, attack Saheeli, and then Expert Saheeli for 3. That's what we're going to do. I get the card, but whatever. And then we play black and a red. I ain't no expert. I'm just hurt. Better. Better, for sure. They have 4 cards in hand still, but love Bronze Mythic. Yeah, we'll do Bronze Mythic either tomorrow or Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. Why do they Muxes won't be in Modern Horizons 2? Because it's an aberration of a design. It's a terribly designed Magic card. Just an awful design. Just the 1 card combo is just, I mean, it's just not fun. All right, so they untap a Plains and say go. So they have a Feldar Guardian, we're just dead, which is pretty stupid, but Aether Vial, awkward. We Warchief here and play Vial. Just jam. I should have left the red up probably. Doesn't matter actually. Whatever, attack. Alright, don't have a Saheeli, you can kill me. So that'll be pretty annoying. Glasspool Mimic. So this copies Feldar Guardian. And then what? Untap a land. Alright, that's it. That's good. That's good. And we draw a Thoughtseize. Love it. Can't imagine they have much in their hand, honestly. But 1 white. Ephemerate the Feldar Guardian. Okay. For Blood. That's pretty annoying. Why did they do it in the first place then? You know, like, why would they... Alright, I guess we can just cast it anyway, but sure. So they're going to get our Warchief. That's fine. Goblin Thalia? Yeah, sure, sign me up for that. They should have a land on their end. So, I mean, I guess they could just do what they just did, but, like, it's not really the end of the world. So they have nothing really going on except for 2 Feldar Guardians. Oh, my God. Terrible Ringleader. Come on, buddy. What are you doing to me today? Huh? What are you doing to me? We're in trouble. Rebound. Pad those stats on the Feldar Guardian. Another Glass Pool Mimic. Okay. So, they just have a bunch of 1/4s. That's kind of like... Gotta slow things down for us. They're just drawing to a Saheeli to win the game. We need to draw Matron, Ringleader, something. Or Bloodstained Mire. That works too, I guess. Alright. Impact Tremors? That would do it. That would kill us. Well, now the thing is, now they've actually... once the Guardians are in, there's no more, like, looping to do, so... Alright, I mean... Put in Marshal... I'm not paying Echo, so... We could pay Echo, but... I want to destroy Ringleader or Matron, so we're not going to pay Echo. Alright, well... Now we're trying to race so you can draw a better card. And we start by drawing a Matron.
Bingo!
There we go. Let's go. Ringleader, right? Now, I could just get Krenko. Did I bore Krenko out? I did bore Krenko out. Okay, never mind. Mizzy and Mortar would be good here. Yes, there are many Magic cards that are good in very specific scenarios, and Mizzy and Mortar would be very good right now. Alright, sure, get Ringleader. Let's go. It's always Ringleader. Have a little faith. Have a little faith in my Ringleader. Let's go, buddy. Pashalik Mons, Mogg War Marshal. That should do it. I mean, we gotta wait a turn, but the next turn we're just gonna go bananas and just kill everything, I think. But they are gonna have 1 draw step, so we're gonna say go here. We'll leave Vial on 3, put in Pashalik Mons, put in War Marshal, and start stacking things like crazy. Should be able to wipe out all 3 of these Feldar Guardians. Just don't draw Saheeli. Alright, so untap. Vial in the stack. No. Draw. Prospector. Sorry, folks. My allergies are really bad, so I pop off screen occasionally above my nose. I guess killing them is also an option. Sure. Does my Goblin deck change from Monday to Monday? Yeah, I try and do about, half and half of, like, kind of like fun, silly new... Maybe like 2/3, 1/3 of, like, fun, silly new decks in different formats, and then just kind of like a classic deck. And, of course, every first Monday of the month is a Mogg Monday Showdown, too, so... I guess they have a card in their hand. I probably should have played other stuff first, but whatever. Yeah, I don't like this, actually. They could have a path here. I screwed up. I should have played these things first. Alright, we're good. Never mind. They're F6'd. Alright, machine gun time. Yeah. So, all right, that was cool. I mean, they kind of we killed their first two things. And they kind of just didn't do much, which is ideally what we'd like to see. What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Yeah, it's a little wild. You know, it's getting a little crazy. I stream a reverse Mohawk stream. I did a raid Shadow Legends sponsored stream, and the stretch goals were a hair straightening stream. I did that one, and then a reverse Mohawk stream. So I got to go. Which Nicole's been recovering from her surgeries and stuff and hasn't had time, but we're gonna eventually go give the reverse Mohawk, and then we're just gonna get rid of all of it. Summertime. It's just too much for the quarantine COVID stuff. All right, so what are we gonna do here? Thoughtseize, Weirding, Tarfire. Yeah, it's really annoying. My hair hasn't been this long in basically forever. I had like long hair when I was a kid, but I had it kind of like long and like in a ponytail sort of thing. So I haven't had my hair just like this really ever in my life, and it's really really annoying. Just like in my ears and stuff, and it just so. Hair straighten stream versus Reed Duke, yeah. I mean, it's pretty funny. They kind of look like Reed. All right, we're starting back. I mean, I kind of want this fourth Matron back in, honestly. I'm gonna shave something else. I can almost just like shave a land. We're on the draw. I'm just shave a land. Yeah, looking forward to the old the ponytail look was rough, Jim. Who are you? Do you know me? Did you know me back then? We're gonna keep. Not great. We're gonna keep. Reed with curls versus Jim with straightened hair. That'd been funny. All right, so all right, that's pretty good draw there on the land. And we're gonna Thoughtseize, take Auriok Champion. Yes, we are. Their hand's still really good though. They have Wall Omens and Soul Herder. I mean, we don't have a way to kill Soul Herder. That's really annoying. You still keep your patterns when you are shaved? I have no idea what that means. Yes, my old emotes obviously have my mute short hair. So there's Wall Omens, Mesa, Wall of Omens. The problem is Soul Herder Flickering Walls actually just like really, really good against us. You know, like we I don't know what we're gonna do. The Soul Herder's gonna get bigger and we can't really stop it right now. Do I think Monarch as a mechanic would be good or bad for Modern? I think Monarch's pretty annoying. It's just like really just weird, annoying mechanic. I would say no. I would not like to see that in Modern. Like I shake my head and my hair, I can feel it. I'm so not used to that. It's really, really weird. Vista, Land, Soul Herder. If Soul Herder didn't pump here, it'd be great, you know? Alright, so no Echo. Cavern of Souls. I mean, I can't fathom they block with Soul Herder here, but I will try to attack and see what they do. If both could attack, maybe we would get the block, but... And then if they don't do anything, we'll Matron for a... what's it called? A shooty guy. Expert. It's a hard gob life for... Oh!
Bingo!
All right.
Oh, wow. I had no way to kill that otherwise. What a good beat for us. What a good beat for us. The one-up Chainwhirler coming through. That's a crazy block. I agree. Like, I mean, it's sort of like what else could it be besides Chainwhirler? Because like anything else would kill it outright. So it has to be exactly Chainwhirler. But just block with your freaking Wall of Omens. You know, it's 1 point of damage. Like, just take the one. You know, like... Even a Soul Herder? Please stop. No more Soul Herders. Oh, come on. I mean, you're definitely blocking with Wall Omens, I think. But, yeah, I think the options are, it's like block with Wall Omens, then it's don't block, then it's block with Soul Herder. Alright, so they got it again. They've thrown so many cards this game. Think they'll do it again? Think they'll do it again? This time they might have Ephemerate, so... Look at this. Now we got him. Now we got him running scared. We got him running scared now. Now they're not even blocking with the wall omens. Not even the wall omens on the goblin. Just blocking with nothing. Let's go. All right, Sling-Gang hopefully will punish them. Ponytail was like 80, 98, 99. I mean, yeah, that was a million years ago. Do I know you from high school? How do I know you? I was not a notable Magic player back then. I was playing Title Kraken and Diplomatic Immunity on the lunchroom tables. They have 6 cards in hand. I mean, next turn we can Matron for an Expert. They're almost just dead, though, honestly. I mean, I can't Matron for Pashalik Mons on Thin Ice tilt. Without sleeves, obviously. We have no way to remove on Thin Ice, so... the problem is, though, if I sack the Sling-Gang here, then they can flicker on Thin Ice for value. Whereas if I leave Sling on it, they can't do it. So yeah, we're not. It's not worth the point here. Letting them have the ability to for any exile anything. Jeez, Solar is freaking good. All right, coming in, no fear. When I first started playing, my buddy Gavin gave me a Tundra, some Sarah Angels, put in my blue-white starter deck, and I just had it unsleeved in my pocket. They have nothing? This is weird. I don't like this. This is weird. We're gonna jam. Can't field to run a basic. It's only non-basics. Alright, so we can Tarfire the wall here if we're feeling frisky. I think they have Venser. They had Settle there, so be it. Whatever, you know. I mean, go nuts. You play Settle on Modern, you can beat me. Matron? Expert? And on their upkeep, I'm going to kill it. We only have 3 basics left, so it would be fine. It wouldn't be, like, amazing. But I agree. Goblins likes to get settled. They're going to crack this in their upkeep. I'm just going to respond by killing their thing. They could have, like, Ephemerate or something like that, but... Maybe for end step you do it? Sure, whatever. I'm going to go for it. Wow, we killed it. They have a lot of cards in their hand. Like, a lot. Yeah. So many cards. I hate Warrior Champion. And Wall Omens, sure. I think we're fine here, though. Okay. Have 4 cards in hand. I mean, we attack with everything. We get in for 3 points at the cost of a goblin. Yeah, I'm pretty tired of Warrior Champion, I'm not going to lie. We have Tarfire up too. Just like Matron for Sling-Gang, I guess. It's kind of annoying like a Sling-Gang like gains them back 3 life, but it's probably good enough. I probably should attack first. Actually, that was dumb. What are we getting here? Anything else we can get? Oh, that was our... We actually boarded out a Sling-Gang. We have Pashalik Mons, but no way to... no way to trigger it currently. It just Ringleader. Just get Ringleader. Play Vial. I should have done this in a different order, but whatever. We'll sacrifice 1 goblin to get number 3. The same player we played before. It's game 3. What do you mean? You're at 6. The Tarfire is pretty sneaky because if they have another Soul Herder, we can blow it out Tarfire. Tarfire also stops the Saheeli combo, sort of, so. Glasspool as a land. And Feldar. So now Feldar Guardian can flicker Glasspool and make it into an Auriok champion. This is gross. This is so dumb. If I had Fielder Road up, this would be fine, but... Alright. Pretty sick interaction, Glasspool and Feldar Guardian. Oh wait, this is just the combo, isn't it? We're just dead. That's disgusting. Alright. Okay, you win. Yeah, I guess the main deck Auriok champion combo deck's good against us too. That's fair, I guess. 2-2. 2-2. A lot of bad matchups today. We won one of them, but we won one of them. Glasspool, Feldar Guardian. They played both once. No, their deck's cool. Their deck's cool. It's a Spiring Spike deck. Spiring Spike's great. Spiring Spike is a possible future challenger for a Mogg Monday Showdown. Yeah, man. You're on the telly. You're on the telly. Yeah, that's your undersides. Yeah, that's your junk. Thanks for showing, everyone. Appreciate that. 2-2. Let's win. Their deck is cool, but do they have KarnCam? All right. Opponent's on the play, and opponent mulligans to 6. We're gonna keep. It's not great, but. It's a hard Karn life for Karn. Does he have corn chip feet? What do you mean? Oh man, not again. All right. We have a Tarfire, which is actually pretty sweet. We're gonna Blood Crypt. It's a little awkward, but not very good matchups today. Let me tell you. Not very good matchups. Prowess. What? Maybe they heard me and felt pity. All right, cool. So we gotta bring in brutality, weirding, pushes. Must get the Wallender, I guess. Yeah, like I don't know. And then we're going to board out Krenko. We're going to board out Cratermaker, Snoops. I want Tarfire, Experts, Piledriver. I guess Pashalik Mons isn't very good either. And you gotta cut up Field of Ruin, honestly. I think it's actually on the play. No, you're on the draw. Cut a land on the draw. Maybe just Ringleader, actually. Actually, yeah, we missed land drops the last match. We should have shaped Ringleader. It's not really a grindy matchup. It's more like a win the game fast matchup. So. Now, this is my boomer build, Aaron. This is just goblins with no combo. So we are playing a couple Snoops as a value card, but we are not playing the Boggart Harbinger combo. We're just playing classic goblins. And I think with modern being, with prowess being very popular, with lava dart, a lot of lightning bolts, a lot of interaction right now in modern. And I think just trying to play a grindier game is better than trying to combo. This hand is not a very goblin-y hand. We're going to keep. It's a very, very interactive hand. Combo is very powerful when people are playing things like Amulet Titan, Tron, things that are trying to be linear. But when there's lava darts and crap everywhere, this is actually the deck I played against Reed last week. Or last Monday. That was last week. Obviously, it's Mogg Monday, and it was last Monday. So, yeah, obviously, it was last week. All right, so we're going to get let's get a Mountaineer. Mountain Tar. I guess we have a... We can just get a Swamp, too, so we can keep our life total high. Don't have a Mutagenic Growth, please. Please. Oh, my God. A Gut Shot? All right. So, that's not good. That's not good. But now you can Brutality it, so it could be worse. I think they'll scoop again. Spiral up number 2. Manamorphose. So, blue, red. We're gonna see a see an opt. Okay, so no storming entity. So we get the brutality here for maximum. We'll go to swamp. We're not gonna go to maximum. Actually, we're just gonna go 2 modes. We're gonna go kill and duress. Duressia, kill your thingy. We're going to discard one of these fetch lands. Their hand is Manamorphose, Stormwing, land. Hoo boy.
Bingo!
That's nice. That is a bad hand. Spire Above number 3 and Sego. Oh, we love it. You love to see it. Now, of course, the push can't kill the storming entity, which is a little annoying, but we're rocking and rolling here. Go get him, buddy. Go get him, buddy. Expressive Iteration. So that'll cast Stormwing, which is pretty annoying, but super cool new card. Great design. Great design. I do wish you put the 3rd card in your graveyard, not in the bottom of your deck. That would make this card unbelievably good in Phoenix decks. So I need a big orange cat. Why is that? Iteration reveals another iteration and a Stormwing. So they can't play the... So they just like exiled this and didn't play it? That's weird. Okay. I guess they just like bricked. That's really weird. All right, so Marshal. They're at 14. And then we're gonna attack with everything. Well, I'll throw a token away for some damage here, I think. We also have push up, which is kind of nice. So they play any threat that's not. They're not gonna block. We got them on the cowardly spot here. They're scared of another brutality. That would make it strategic planning, but you can keep 2 cards. Yeah, I mean only 1 card goes to the bin then, not both. And it's trying to fill the graveyard. And then also it's blue-red, not just blue. So, all right, pretty bad. They have a bolt here that kind of ruins our day a little bit, but sure. Coach Karn. Getting Karn even in the freaking thing is just tough enough, right? So, how did the arena open go? I went 4-2. I think I misbuilt my deck a little bit. It wasn't bad, but and the misbuilt lost my first match for me, and I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh my god, another Stormwing? God, what sick draws. All right, we are in trouble. This is the card we can't really kill. As you can see, obviously. Alright. Untap. And we can't really pay these echoes either. So, feels pretty bad. We're just dead next turn, realistically. We need to draw, like, maybe Sling-Gang. Matron. That's not good enough. We're just dead to actual 2 spells next turn, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna get Sling-Gang. Alright, don't kill me, I guess. I gotta have, like, actual nothing. Gotta have actual nothing. Never seen play Bolt. Yeah, Bolt's pretty bad in Goblins. Push is, you're not playing push just to play push. You're playing as you need a specific answer for things like Shadow and stuff like that. So... So good and bad news. They play I think I can kill a Fatal Push. It's also not a spell for prowess, but I have to fetch Shock to kill it. So if their last card's a spell here, I'm dead. So we have the swamps left. Tilt. Now if I had like fetched a mountain and left up swamp, that might have actually been better, because there's no card they can play we would need the Revolt for. My thought process was to just not take damage and leave up Revolt. But realistically, their threats cost 1, 2, or 5. There's no card they're going to play that we would need the Revolt for, so I might have just punted. They have a Bolt. That doesn't matter. I'm dead anyway. They had a Dart. So I was dead regardless. The Dart plus these things kills me anyway. But I made a mistake there. I should have fetched Mountain and left up Swamp. Because if they had only one spell there, we could have still won the game. So, mistake on my part. Minor, but mistake for sure. All right, so go to game 3 on the play. Stormwing's a problem, but what are we going to do? Being on the play certainly helps. Karn's freaking out. I woke him up. Big match. The final match of Mogg Monday today. The final match of Mogg Monday. And the hand is pretty bad. We can't keep this hand. Only 2 lands. Doesn't do enough. We're going to mulligan. Sports Center alert. This hand's also bad. We're going to go 5. All right. Goodbye, Field of Ruin. Goodbye, it's Blood Crypt. Right, well, we're probably in trouble now. Playing for a winning record here in this difficult league. A lot of bad matchups. It's been almost all bad matchups in this league. We played against main deck Auriok champions, control combo decks, double prowess decks. Aether Vial. Aether Vial on turn 2. Later Mage. Alright, you are up, opponent. End step opt. Hopefully they have a wheel spinny hand, not a threat heavy hand. Spend some time kind of spinning their wheels a little bit. Steam Vents. Like, no Manamorphose and a Stormwing here. That would be way too good. Oh, they've got shot. Oh my god, they have Stormwing. God. Alright, we're dead. We draw Warren Weirding here, I guess, but... How many good matches does that have left in Modern? I haven't played a ton of Modern lately, so I don't really know what's like popular, but... Alright, so... Going up. Honestly, Counterspell coming back is really good for Goblins, because Goblins is really good in those Counterspell matchups. So, that's a good thing. We can, just get Ringleader here and say a prayer. We could get Warren Weirding, but if they play any other threat, we just lose. So you get, and like we're also like super far behind here. So you just get Ringleader and just let it ride. See what we can find. Three different Prowess decks being top tier is an issue. I mean, like, this one in particular is very bad because they have Stormwing and you just can't kill it. I think like Mono Red or Rakdos aren't nearly as bad. Because they have a threat, like we have pushes, we have removal spells, we can like kill them, but like the Stormwing being on like a turn 2 Stormwing is really hard to beat. Especially in the play. Oh my god, they have another one? Just stop playing Stormwing. I just don't understand. You just stop. You just stop. You just stop, please. All right, well, we're dead next turn. There's no recourse anymore. If we could Aether Vial a Warren Weirding, maybe there's a recourse, but... Yeah. Pretty hard to fathom a way we ever win this game. And just like not die next turn. Tarfire, Sling-Gang Marshal. I mean, pretty good hits and stuff too, you know, but we just can't beat two Stormwings. With a dart and bin too. Just kill me, opponent. Just kill me. I mean, I can't imagine the math here is that complicated. It's literally just like cast 2 spells, win the game, or cast 3 spells, win the game. They already have a dart in the bin. Manamorphose, yep. That's probably it, you know. That's also good. Lava Dart, we're done. All right. So tough league there, honestly. I mean, we a lot of tough matchups. You know, again, combo control. We actually beat the combo control deck somehow. And then double prowess deck. Is it prowess? Probably being the worst prowess deck for us because we can't block their creatures and Stormwing's unkillable. You know, if it's like Boros prowess or Rakdos prowess or mono red prowess, we can block a lot better. Our pushes actually kill things. Brutality actually kills things. And all those seem much more reasonable, but is it's by far the worst. We played it twice. Lost to Orioc Champion main deck combo deck. It's a tough one, you know, it's a tough one. But what's up, AAA? Was that you in that last match? It crushed us, played us into the ground. But yeah, so I don't know. I haven't played much Modern lately. I gotta try to work some more Modern into my schedule, honestly, because I'm not super familiar with the metagame right now. But it's about to change a lot too. So we'll see if we get any new goblins in Modern Horizons. That'd be really awesome as well. So, YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on the KarnCam. And you're all great. Thanks, YouTube. Appreciate it. See you next week on Mogg Monday.